and welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Shane.
And I'm Amanda, and we have a very special guest here today with us, Garrett Palm.
That's right. Very special guest.
Very special.
That's very cute.
Don't bring him on the podcast.
Okay. Have a great time.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't know how much you've traveled. Tommy came on. His big trip that he talked about was going to Long Beach.
Pretty big.
Yeah, it can be
Pretty huge. That's
You've been to
couple hours. I've been all
Colorado.
I have traveled.
I'm just kidding.
I have traveled.
He's traveled.
I've been to Japan. I've been to London, Scotland. I've been to Croatia.
Nice.
Ooh, that's on my list.
Mexico when I was a kid. I've been to Toronto.
Very
Oh,
nice.
I've yet to go to.
Oh.
I really want to go to Toronto.
Wow.
Toronto.
Wow, Garrett. Sounds like I've been all over.
I know.
No, that's the extent of it.
Wow.
Oh, Australia.
Oh,
yeah.
Australia.
Okay, you've been a lot of
Yeah.
places.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's
pretty
a lot
good.
of there's a
Okay.
lot of places I want to go. A fan favorite, one of Smosh's greatest legacies, darkest legacies, but greatest.
Darkest. The biggest show on Smosh that I was scared to enter the stage. I put the bib on and I was like, this is the end of my life. I'm going to die.
It just came to an end.
Yes.
And we don't know. I don't think a show ever ends forever on Smosh. I think it's like we might bring it back for a special episode. You were the chef right away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it was the episode 1. I wasn't on camera for it, but I was the chef for it, and it was because it was basically kind of like this idea that like. Well, not this, but it was basically like nobody knew how to actually execute it.
So wait, how did you always come up with new ways to screw with us? Like new recipes?
Yeah, for a while, I would just kind of wander a grocery store.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That was my process for a long time.
Just looking for stuff
That
that
feels
is
wild.
unique or that you think.
just like I already loved grocery stores. Like I love grocery stores. I love to
relate.
wander. Like my partner Rachel hates going shopping with me because
you
I'll
love
take
to
for
wander.
forever. Yeah. So yeah, I would just kind of like wander grocery stores and kind of like, see things, see the stuff that's on the shelves.
That's really cool.
And kind of like, oh, what about that thing I saw earlier? What if I mixed it with like this like dark bitter chocolate?
My
Or,
brain
like-
does not think like that. That's really cool.
Yeah,
You're a chemist of food.
Have you had to get your head out of that space since?
Oh,
Now you get to go to the grocery store and
know.
only think about cooking good stuff.
I know. I guess I haven't gone to the grocery store much lately.
Okay.
Since it ended.
What do you mean?
Oh, I get it. He's a mad scientist.
Well-
So the one that's like the one that hits the hardest, like the cat food one, maybe.
Well, the one I always think about is literal mud pie.
Yeah.
I
That
think I was there for that.
So
Are there
made
worms in
Jackie-
there?
Yeah, it had cockroaches in it. I mean, the literal mud pie again. I felt bad for Jackie.
Right.
Right.
So yeah, I regretted that. I think there was one that did kind of mess up Damien's stomach a little bit with the Bittrex.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that was the mix of Bittrex and malic acid. I can't
Interesting.
remember. And then some of those early days before we capped the hot chili peppers.
Oh, God,
put a cap to the hot chili peppers that I,
I
could
never
use.
got because it like
That was the job, man.
I know.
That was what you were
doing my
tasked
job.
with.
Yeah.
I also think that cat food moment, is what kind of established Angela.
I agree.
Yes.
I feel like everyone has their moment where it's like the fans are kind of like, whoa,
Yeah.
cool. I
Yeah.
think before then, Angela was obviously people liked her. She's super
Yeah.
funny. But I feel like there is a before the cat food and after,
After the
the
cat
cat
food.
food Angela.
She was
You're
like,
welcome.
all right, here we go. Yeah, you definitely.
Welcome, Angela.
Yeah, you started her career.
Garrett made you a star, Angela.
You better thank him, ma'am. Thank him.
The cat food moment is probably that could be a top 3 moment for me.
Yeah.
It's cat food for me. It's the first malic acid moment.
Yeah,
When mythical chef Josh, when Josh then takes a bite after I took a bite.
That wasn't the first malic acid moment.
Was it not the first malic
No.
acid? No. Oh,
Yeah,
the first
it's
one is
one of my favorites.
The first, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to tell it from your perspective? Because I would have been terrified if I were you.
It was the first like full chaos moment on Eat It or Yeet It that I can remember. And it's Olivia. There's a bowl full of cashews. They look like they're salted cashews. They're not salted.
Oh my God.
It's malic acid.
You're a nice.
And she takes it, dumps the whole thing in her mouth.
Went hard.
And then just like jumps up, sprays them everywhere, screams. Everybody's like, what is going on? What has happened? And I was like, oh no.
Oh! Oh my God! I got my eye! Stop!
I didn't know, because I didn't know it was malic acid. I didn't know what it was. And at the time, they looked like salted cashews.
Yeah.
But Olivia starts acting like she's dying, and I mean, truly, I truly. Everyone got scared.
I'm scared now.
And after a moment, then her reaction turned into more something like, where it was like, okay, you're okay. You're just having an extreme, like, you're also leaning into it. You know, Olivia does a great job of that. She does that. Then Keith also did a bunch, and he had the same exact reaction. We don't realize it's sour. We just know they're having an extreme reaction to this and freaking out.
Is that where Keith takes off his shirt, I think?
He might have. It was nuts.
Running around.
It was
all
literal
fine,
nuts.
and then he's like, I'm going to take off my...
Because I once like traveled to like the Arctic Circle without planning.
Oh, God.
And
what?
yeah, it was stupid. And
I just drove up there, wanted to see Santa.
Yeah, no.
It was in the north of Iceland, and I showed up, and all the hotels were closed. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, there are times I need to plan.
Yeah.
Like there was like one cafe open, and they knew a hotel owner who like opened up a room for me.
Oh,
like
my
by
God.
the end of the
That's
night.
Scary.
Oh my
Yeah, it was
God.
like I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but so yeah, I've learned
Okay. You've
from my
learned.
mistakes.
So bring a jacket.